The man in the wheelchair sat quietly, staring at the fields ahead. His heart pounded, not from fear, but from something deeper. It was a mix of hope and fear and longing. He hadn't seen him in years, not since the accident that changed everything. Beside him, his sister gently opened the van door. The wind carried the scent of hay and earth, familiar and comforting. But for him, it brought memories, strong, vivid, almost too much to bear. He stepped out slowly, transferring into his chair with practiced effort. In front of him stood a fence, and behind it, a horse. A dark golden Mustang with a white stripe down his forehead, standing tall and proud. Spirit, that was his name. Or rather, the name he had been given when he was saved. 5 years ago, this very horse had been trapped, cornered on a ledge in a canyon, scared and alone. No one else dared try to rescue him. But Eli, as the man was called, had seen something in the stallion's eyes. Not just fear, but fight. It took hours. Hours of silence, patience, and trust. Eli had sat near him, humming an old tune his grandfather used to sing. Slowly, the wild horse had calmed. And finally, after what felt like forever, the horse allowed Eli to touch him. They named him Spirit that day, because even in the darkest moment, the horse had never lost his fire. For 2.5 years, they were inseparable. Every morning, Spirit waited by the fence for Eli. They would talk or simply sit together. Eli would share his worries, his dreams. Spirit would listen, sometimes nudge him gently, as if to say, "I'm here." But then came the accident, a mountain mission gone wrong, a fall, a broken spine. Eli woke up in a hospital, paralyzed, and with every passing week, month, year, he lost more than movement. He lost purpose. He stopped coming to the sanctuary, stopped seeing Spirit. And yet, Spirit kept waiting, every day, by the same fence, as if he knew, as if he believed. Now, standing before him again, Eli wasn't sure what to expect. Would Spirit recognize him? Would the wheelchair scare him? Would their bond still be there? Spirit lifted his head. His ears twitched forward. Then he dropped the grass he was eating, took a few steps closer, and then, faster now, he walked straight to the fence. Eli held his breath. Spirit reached over the rail and gently touched his muzzle to Eli's forehead. Just like before, tears welled in Eli's eyes. "Hello, old friend," he whispered. Spirit responded with soft whickers, nudging Eli's face. Maria stood behind her brother, crying happy tears. "He remembers you," she said softly. He never stopped waiting. Dr. Lena Hartman, the sanctuary director, unlocked the gate. She had watched Spirit wait for 3 long years. Today, rules didn't matter. Connection did. As Eli wheeled into the pasture, Spirit matched his pace, walking beside him with quiet loyalty. When Eli stopped at their old spot, Spirit lowered his head for a familiar scratch. Just like always. "I'm sorry I stayed away so long," Eli said. "I thought I wasn't the same person anymore, that I couldn't be the friend you deserved." Spirit rested his head gently on Eli's lap, a gesture of trust no one else had ever received. Eli smiled through tears. "You don't care about the chair, do you? You just care that I'm here." And maybe, in that moment, Eli realized something. Maybe he hadn't lost everything. Maybe love doesn't depend on legs or strength or ability. Maybe love is enough. Later that afternoon, something incredible happened. Eli's chair got stuck in the soft ground. Without prompting, Spirit positioned himself beside him. Still, calm, Eli gripped the horse's mane and maneuvered free. Dr. Hartman watched in awe. "Eli, Spirit is showing natural therapy instincts. This is rare, special." She looked at Eli. "We've been trying to start a therapeutic program for people with disabilities. Horses can help heal. And Spirit," she paused, "he could be perfect for it, if you're willing." Eli stared at Spirit, then around the sanctuary. For the first time in years, he saw a possibility. "Let's do it," he said. "Let's help others." 3 months later, the sanctuary welcomed its first group of participants. Children and adults with physical challenges, learning not only how to ride, but how to connect, how to heal. Eli and Spirit showed them that limitations don't define us, that love transcends barriers, that sometimes the ones who save us are the ones we save first. Moral lesson: love and connection go beyond physical limits. Even in our darkest moments, healing can come from those who believe in us, even when we stop believing in ourselves. If this story moved you, please leave a like. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you can, support local therapeutic riding programs. Because horses like Spirit aren't just beautiful animals. They're healers.